Okay, the day after Kona Ironman 2024. Almost world champion, but third in the age group. Pretty damn good. Take us back to the night or the day before and checking your bike in. How was that? We also have to pass the mic because I dropped one in the pool.
Yeah, good work. Everything the day before went fine. Checked the bike in and everything was normal. Stayed out of town here a bit, so it was good. Took a little bit to get home with the traffic, but everything was fine. And then bike was good. Good night's sleep before. Wasn't actually too nervous. And then kicked off on race morning, good conditions.
What'd you eat for dinner night before the big race?
Just plain chicken, rice and avo and a bit of cheese, so nothing too crazy or too flavoursome. It was just something plain, and that and a little bit of ice cream.
Nice. Alright, so take us through the day from when you woke up and going into transition and swim, bike, run.
I won't bore everyone with a big long race report. I don't think people even really care about that stuff, but it's probably even too early to even be doing this, just with, I don't know, it's literally the morning after, but I suppose, it was swim. I'll just start with, everything was normal at the start. Swim started out okay. I did get like 20 or more pros and probably 100 age groupers stung by jellyfish at the start, which probably it did cost me going hard. I was trying to go hard for the first 400, 500 and get in a good group, but I was having a bit of trouble breathing, so I had to let the main group I was in, probably would have been like around a 55-minute group, go. Found feet on the way back, but swam at like a 58, 59, I think, the group that I come out with, so probably cost me in the end overall, but got out onto the bike, felt good. Conditions were actually quite good. I haven't seen them that calm early on in the race, so plan was just to go easy into Harvey and ride Harvey hard, get the heart rate down coming back, and then have some in the tank for the way back. But I just had to send it. I think I come out 6 or 7 minutes down from the front of the age group, so I had good support out there with Coach Billy and Ash and Guy and everyone staying here with the Tri Travel team out there giving me splits, so I had good info early. Come off the bike and I was only 5 minutes down. Bike was good, but I think the whole way out I just rode solo, just chopping off groups and stuff. No one really come with, so I literally rode, I think my normalised power was like 260, and I think I have to check what my average watts was, but like maybe 255. So it shows that I wasn't in groups, or especially with I didn't expect my power to be that high, but I literally got no shelter most of the day, so which is a positive. It means that I raced my race, which was what I was always going to do. Got off the bike 5 minutes down.
Yay, Papa! You did so good!
2.5 per second, isn't it?
You've got this. You look so good. Are you feeling alright? Yeah. Just take it easy.
What do you reckon I'm in?
You're in 5th. Yep. Keep it up, Bob. You look so good.
To the lead, got straight into. I spent a bit of time in transition. I think the lead guys had about 2 minutes. I had 4. Had to really put some deep heat and stuff on my hip and back, and really get set before going out onto the run. So I wanted to do that, have painkillers and stuff, so I did all that and probably had a slow transition. Once again, you look back now and it costs you, but you don't know at the time. Got to work, running out. My goal was to stay around that, not to run much quicker than 40 minutes for the first 10k. You can get caught up on that first little bit. So I think by the time I come back through town, maybe I was in second. I think I'd closed the gap.
Yes! Go right. You've got him, bub. Just stay comfortable though.
The guys had told me that I was running quicker than first and that I'd catch him, and I'm not too sure. I think maybe going up Palani, maybe I got into first, and whole way out on the Queen K was in first position. I think I got like a 1.5 2 minute lead.
Looking good. Keep it smooth, baby. Keep it smooth. I think you just took the lead. I'll let you know soon.
Went into the energy lab and nutrition. Everything was fine. Like everything was timed well. Didn't have a lull in energy or anything. I just was just hurting in the energy lab, like quads, and just really struggled. Didn't get my special needs. It was just a bit chaotic, and some of the aid stations were just, the volunteers do an amazing job, but with that amount of people and coming through, and you just can't keep up the aid stations. So some aid stations was pretty much nearly skipped through, which is just so crucial here. So I think just coming out of the energy lab, I got past and was in second.
Third. Guy behind Cat is coming, Ryan. You've got to keep going, mate.
Come on. Dig now. Let's do it.
And then I think, I'm not too sure where second place got me and got pushed to third, and I was just like, I had a 2 or 3 minute just shit period, and that's probably the most frustrating thing, because once I got back up on the Queen K, I brought it back down, and the boys, I don't think, really put a gap into me after that. So that period in the energy lab cost me, and which was disappointing, because it's not as if I blew or didn't have the legs, because I finished off strong and held that position and hang on for third. Had awesome support, and there's just people on the side yelling out, giving me splits, and so that's why I just wanted to hold on and obviously repay the faith that everyone had.
That's it. You're running really well. You're still running really well. Strong. Keep believing, baby. Let's go. Let's get it.
But I suppose it's, people will say be happy, third, podium, fruit bowl, all that stuff, and people was telling me not even good enough for a top 10, but even all that didn't worry me. I wasn't even worried about that or positions. I was stoked to be in first, but I just knew what I could run. I ran a 3:04. I've run quicker than that here. I've run a 2:50 marathon off the bike before, so that hurts a bit. Obviously it's all conditions and courses, and Kona's Kona, and it's different, but I've ridden quicker in Kona and I've ran quicker in Kona, so I know it's there, and it was just that little period where it wasn't. So yeah, anyway, it's I don't even know really what to say. It's good, but it's also shit.
But 8:50, that's your fastest time here in Kona, so pretty damn good. And you did tell me after the race, like, I pushed it, I gave it my all and went for the win, and I can't be disappointed in how I ended up, because I definitely gave it a damn hot crack, and that's the best that you had on the day, and it was bloody good, and you came home with a bronze. Best place in Kona here. Second in St George, now you got a third. There's only one other spot for the podium, for the trifecta, but we'll see. What's a few questions for you. What's next on the calendar and into 2025? And also, I forgot my second question.
Yeah, I don't know about Ironman next and stuff. Like, I think it's too early to even think about that, but I have got, we've got a bit of busy time with expos and work when we get back to Australia. Got 2 pretty major expos, Noosa and then another running festival, GC50 in the Gold Coast. And then we fly over and do the expo at 70.3 Worlds in New Zealand, which I'll work and race. So obviously Kona was a focus. New Zealand is a race because I'm there. But it'd be nice to have a bit of a crack. So I'll probably get that out of the road and then it'll be a break. So I just sort of keep up a bit of fitness, get a bit of speed in the legs now until then. And yeah, don't know, Nice doesn't really interest me. It's just not a course unless you've grown up on it or you know it really well that I think you can be super competitive. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess. But the next race will be 70.3 Worlds in December, and then a bit of a break over Christmas.
I feel like we have to give a shout out to a few people, the people that followed this YouTube, because it's bloody been fun making it, and you guys are awesome watching the adventures, and we'll try and keep it up. And to, I guess, Tri Travel and Billy and your sponsors and stuff, do you want to speak anything to that?
Yeah, I was actually really surprised about how many people come up to us in Kona and said they watched it, and the support, and just the messages, like even just through Instagram and stuff. Like, I do read every single one of them and try to get back to everyone. And yeah, like, I don't do it for that kind of stuff. It's amazing when you see these messages come through, and that's what makes it worthwhile. So, that's why you can't be really disappointed with the result, because when you get messages going like, oh, they love the journey and it's been super helpful for them and motivated them to do a race, look, that's really what probably this was all about. Not, it's a bit of a tall ask to go, I'm going to do a road to Kona and try to become world champion, even though you got your own goals and stuff like that. It's a big ask, but yeah, we'll keep doing them. We'll do, obviously, lead into New Zealand, and we'll keep this up next year as well, because I think, yeah, it's we've got pretty good support and feedback from it. But yeah, Aid Station's been amazing. Edco Wheels offering that discount code and stuff as well, and if you ever do want anything from Edco, reach out, and happy to help out with that. Also, Seabear for the pulley wheels and jockey wheels and bottom bracket as well. They've been great. Aaron at BS 16 sorting out the bike and getting him there with the felt and getting all that up and going. Obviously Win with the suits and with work and stuff like that, and allowing me to not have to work the expo here and be a bit more chilled. And yeah, the Tri Travel team, it's just amazing. We've got a massive group here that we looked after, and seeing all those guys out on course was really good too. So, and just everyone in general, like, that's a brutal race. If anyone raced on the weekend and and you did 10 hours or anything like that, like, I'm not trying to diminish stuff by saying that, like, I wasn't super happy with my time. People go like, you should be super stoked, but everyone's got own goals and just ambitions and stuff like that. But if you finish that race, it's insane. So you just seen how many pros send it on the weekend and then just hang on the run, and it was brutal. It was carnage out there, even though it wasn't as hot. So yeah, it's a pretty special place, and it's why we always keep coming back, especially with the stingers and all that. Like, it was probably on TV, you probably don't, on the coverage, you probably don't see exactly how brutal it was, and the wind's coming down Harvey and just little stuff like that, but and humidity and stuff. But yeah, thanks for everyone for tuning in. We will, as I said, we'll keep these going, so keep an eye out, one into New Zealand and that kind of stuff, and we might do a few more, different. But if you've got any questions or anything like that, pop in the comments, and we'll be sure to read them and address them on the next one, next YouTube video. But yeah, apart from that, thanks for following. Sorry for the probably a little bit somber one today, but I probably should have done old Lionel Sanders rule, and it's 48 hours after to do a report, not 12 hours or whatever. But anyway, we've got to travel back to Noosa and get into the Noosa Tri Expo. So we'll get this straight out. Peace.
2024 Big 5.